Did I not rotate my device? Hello, anybody that is on this live right now. Right now, I'm doing my makeup because I am about to go to the car insurance place, the car insurance office, so that I can get some high ass car insurance for my car. If you guys don't know, I just got my first car yesterday. I walked out of there. I didn't even pay my down payment yesterday. Like, I'm going back today to pay it. And it's like, wow, I'm really doing this shit. I felt like my position before made me so uncomfortable that I didn't have any other choice but to make, you know, a big leap and level up. So I'm happy about that nonetheless. Thank you guys. I have a nice little pretty Toyota Corolla. It's a 2014. It is a used car, but it only had one owner. Um, and the owner of the car only drove it like 4,000 miles a year. So the car is like really like in really good condition. I'll show you guys when I finish with my makeup. So yeah, and trust and believe. Yesterday, my intentions were to go and look at options, for a car, but my intentions were never to purchase a car. I mean, I'm financing the car, but that was never my intention to go inside of the dealership with intentions of, finding a vehicle and, getting ready to purchase it. But that's exactly how it played out for me yesterday. And man, all I can say is Lyft and Uber are not about to keep taking my money. They not about to take my money no more. I mean, now the money is about to start going towards my car note, which is not bad. My car note is like $279 a month because my credit was pretty good. But it's just the car insurance. The car insurance for a 6-month premium in Detroit, I will be paying $2,941 according to Progressive. Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. Oh no, my phone fell. Okay, I'm back. Hello? Yeah, I'm waiting on some. I'm waiting. I gotta go up to LA Insurance and get a quote from them because they don't do quotes online. And then Progressive, a 6-month insurance policy with them is $2,921, meaning that they want $469 a month. That ain't no 10,000 you was talking about though. That's what my heart was set out on, $10,000 and probably $1,000 a month. But as long as it's not that, it's $469 for 6 months. Yes. That's what Progressive. I'm waiting on two. I'm going up to LA Insurance right there on 7 Mile to see what they insurance thing is, because I called them. They told me for no fault it would have been like $250, but that's not what I need. But they said I got to go up there and get a quote because they don't talk about quotes online, I mean over the phone. And then the guy at the dealership, he gave me a number to an insurance lady that's out there in Southfield. Liberty Mutual. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I'm gonna go up to LA Insurance and see what they quotes are. I'm waiting on this lady that the guy referred me to call me back with the quote. I'm gonna call Liberty Mutual, but right now Progressive, their whole thing was the $469 a month. And that's the only quote that I got online from anybody. But yeah, so
On season 11 of Mexico One Plate at a Time, I'm going to introduce you to the region's most creative chefs, making
yeah,
truly
yeah.
amazing dishes inspired by the local markets and all the rich culinary traditions.
Feast your way through Mexico with Rick Bayless on Create.
Oh, they do. Oh, okay. Yeah, cause I was trying to try the general car insurance too, but when I put in the zip code, it took me directly to Progressive. So I don't know if they work together or what.
And
But
Martin, it's in the bag at shopcreate.com.
You can do it yourself
oh
with
yeah, Katie told me
ChaseTV.com.
not to go to
Find the latest
Allstate,
schedules and
and I didn't
more.
even think about
Check out
AAA.
full
So
news from your favorite hosts and shows, or do some shopping. Inspiration is just a click away
Citizens,
online at CreateTV.com.
okay. Well,
Hi, I'm Don. Welcome to the Woodsmith Shop.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Details make all the difference. And one of the classic
All right,
details on this green
all right.
room style furniture is what's called cloud lift drawer pullers. Now these are curved handles that actually require
Yeah,
quite a bit of
yeah, yeah.
woodworking, but with spectacular results.
Alrighty.
Well, it
All right,
starts
bye bye.
out over at the bandsaw, where we rough out the shape of the
All right,
handle.
y'all. That was
Then
my
we move
grandma.
over to the runner table,
My
where we
grandma, she
smooth
literally
out
almost made me
using
shit
the
my pants
scraper
yesterday.
technique.
I called her and told her that I got the
One is a
car
straight fit
because
with a runner table fence, and the other is a
um
flush straight
yesterday
fit
I went up
with
to
a
the
gap
dealership with
fill.
my dad, but my
Next, in
dad
our
decided
flashback segment,
to
let's
stay
look back to when
in the
you
car the entire time that I was at the
negotiated
dealership.
the
So basically I did
custom
all of the talking, all of the
custom
negotiating
order
on my
furniture
own.
bench.
And
Now this jig requires some fine adjustments to get a perfect
this
fit
is
for the
crazy.
function.
And she told me that car insurance for me being, 21 and from Detroit, that it would be like $10,000 every 6 months. And I was like, $10,000.
And finally, we'll talk about the
$10,000 for
benefits of
6 months?
contractor
No.
grade, both spray
I don't even
and
have $10,000
peel.
to put towards my
We'll
student
cover on
loans.
today's show, so stick around for the
My
Woodsmith
dad,
Show.
he thought I
Take
was
your time with the Woodsmith Show.
I guess he thought I was just going in there to, to look at cars, and that was the goal.
Excellent quality
That
service
was
and
definitely the goal,
exceptional
to just go and look. It was never the objective to purchase one, but
additional funding
that's what
provided
happened.
by PowerMet. For more than 90 years has been making woodworking
That is
easy,
exactly
fast,
what
and
happened.
efficient to perform. PowerMet, the gold
Oop.
standard since 1921. And by Craig,
So
a
now I'm just trying
helpful
to do my
staff with
makeup
a
and
lot of
stuff.
sense, providing woodworkers with
Since
products that
my
help
expenses
simplify
now are
installation.
gonna,
Craig.
basically be doubled, low key tripled, I am going to apply to a actual job. And I'm only doing that because the money from YouTube is good, but the way that this insurance is set up, I'm definitely gonna have to get a consistent, flow of money coming in. And don't get me wrong, I got consistent money with the sponsorships with YouTube and stuff like that, but I need to for sure be, because I'm not trying to get my car repo. You feel me? Lex is not going down sad. I'm not going out sad. I'm not getting repo. So I'm about to, make sure I get another job. Now, that's also a very good question. First, I was gonna apply to Quicken Loans because Quicken Loans is like one of the best jobs out here. But I remember I applied to Sephora and they actually turned me down because I was a YouTuber. Isn't that funny? They turned me down because I'm a YouTuber. They say it's conflict of interest because I don't know. Basically, it was a bunch of bullshit. They told me that I couldn't work there because it was a conflict of interest of me being a YouTuber and comparing different products. And, I'm just like, are you serious? Like, it's really not that deep.
Well, we're making good
My
progress
opinions are my
on the
own, regardless. And as a matter of fact, y'all kind of need me because the girls y'all be having
large curve on the back of the handle.
inside Sephora
Top of the
trying to
bandsaw,
match me with
we
these
cut to the shortest
mayonnaise colored foundations. No.
roughing it out. Next, I'll knock off the corner of the
Stop
base
it.
S curve.
But I was like, okay. But that was back in 2015. So I could definitely go ahead and try to reapply. Sephora and Ulta, actually. But,
After cutting these straight
and
sections with the bandsaw,
yes, I still
sharp
plan to
lines
do
are
makeup.
formed. You can
For
see
sure,
that
for
this is
sure.
a
It's just
pretty
that
rough edge, and I need to smooth that out.
it might have to be on a tighter schedule this time around
This
since,
cover,
excuse me, I'll be,
to finish off this
I'll
portion
be
with an S
working.
curve and sanding
But
it smooth.
at this
Another
point in
one of these
time,
straight
it's
bits
really gonna come down
taking the
to
sanding
me
block
just having
and
to
smoothly
grind.
making sure that
That's
the
really that's
sanding
all my
is
that's
at an
the
angle
only thing on my mind at the moment
around
is
the two
making
edges,
sure I grind hard enough so that I'm gonna have the money to
particularly on
pay
the
for
closed
what
section.
I have to pay
So
for.
instead, I came over here to the router table. And here
At
I'm going
me.
to use a straight bit mounted to the router table. And it's relatively easy because I have
Hey,
this long section
Hey, Lexus.
that'll ride
what you
against the
doing?
fence. And I've
Well,
adjusted the fence so the distance
I was just
between
talking to the
it
with the
and the cutting
DT, and
width
apparently it was
is
more
right
than what my
along
mind
the
expected.
layout
So we
line.
gotta
So I just turn the
move
router
all this
table
stuff downstairs.
and route right up to
We'll
the
move all
center
this
curve.
shit. And unexpectedly, he had to go somewhere else. And he said he could get to this door, but there's a whole bunch of shit next to the door. I'm
This
like, damn. It's like damn. It's like I asked my mom,
See how that turned
you know,
out?
she said she didn't know that, so it's like we gotta reschedule
There, you
for
can
the
see
fix it.
that straight router bit.
But then again, I told her I'll come back,
Straight
you
surface
know,
right on the outside
later on
of
today
the
so we
center
can,
curve.
get some stuff
Now,
moved
the
out
only
the way.
problem is I can't use that
so what are you
same
about to
technique
do?
on the long
Well,
side handle
what I'm about to do
layout.
is, how long will it take you to put your makeup on?
Short
It was 2
part
hours.
handle that can ride against the
Yes,
fence,
it's gonna take
and it's
2 hours.
just too short for this long part
Okay.
to ride smoothly
Well,
against
whenever
the
you
fence.
get your makeup done, just let me know when you're on the way.
Different
Okay,
techniques.
So we can take care of
And in this
business.
case,
okay.
I've switched over from the
Alright.
straight bit to
Hi.
the flush trim bit,
Bye-bye.
which is a straight bit with a bearing on the top.
Okay.
I need to guide this
My stomach
bearing
kind of
to the
hurt.
straight edge. The easiest straight edge to
It's kind of
use is
weird.
this
I'm in the middle doing my makeup,
and I need to
and then
attach
sometimes I just get those feelings. I get like a nauseous feeling. I don't know what it is, but it's not cool.
our old
It's actually very uncomfortable.
double-sided
But
tape.
I'm trying to do a glitter cut crease, so I can't stop
I
now.
have to peel off the other side of this now. Get both pieces here.
Oh,
And then I
Jesus.
can attach my hardboard right to the
Yeah, I
edge
do
right
really
up
I
here.
have a really bad case of anxiety. The anxiety is really at my worst when I'm in school. Like around finals time, I get like chronic, actually I get frequent, Jesus. I get frequent panic attacks and anxiety attacks.
Piece up, you can see that this is a little bit tippy, so I need something to balance it off on the other edge. Fortunately, I can adjust the solution to the other handle. So I'll just flip this piece over, put sided tape on it, and mount it to the handle. Then I can have a smooth, steady surface, and both of these pieces will ride right up.
Using the Juvia's Place palette, so I'm going to use this color.
Just turn on the router, push the template up to the bearing, and route along the long, straight edge of the handle. Then flip the piece around and route the other handle.
See, nah, when I be stressing about school, it because
Just about complete now.
the professors, they don't be uploading grades. So in all honesty, you don't know where you stand in the class. Then you don't get your assignments back, so you really don't know where you stand in the class. You think you do good, but then again, you don't want to hype your head up too much like you did great, and then you come back and find out that you did okay. So yeah, that's how I really be making myself sick thinking about school. Like I'm feeling it in my stomach right now. It's really uncomfortable.
Going around that over.
The shaped handle is really only one part of the full assembly. To securely attach it to the door front, we added this winging
I don't know if this is anxiety or if I have to take a number 2.
to avoid mistakes on building out that
It could be both.
actual wanking rock, and because the parts are kind of small.
It could definitely be both.
With an oversized maple test plank where the layout lines will be easier to see. Then you can hold that test piece up to the
Whew.
and mark the start of the location of the mortise
Okay.
using a marking pen. After a few more layout lines to complete the mortise, you can use that test blank over at the drill press to accurately set the fence and soft patch. Now this combination of fence and a pair of stop blocks.
Lord Jesus. Okay. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. And my grades this semester were actually very remarkable, despite how much I panicked over it. I ended up getting a 3.3. I got a C in my statistics class. If you guys do not know the backstory about my stats class, Lord Jesus, just know that C plus I got is like an A. Basically, it's like an A. I got an A in my critical thinking class. I got a B in my intro to marketing class. And then I got and then I got an A in my African American literature class. So I was really stressing about last semester, but I ended up with like really good grades. So I had to give myself a pat on the back, and that really did relieve my anxiety. But y'all don't know the amount of stress that came off of my body when I got a C plus in stats, because best believe if I would have got a D like I was expecting to get, I would have had to take the class all over again, and not only that being a waste of money, I would have literally cried myself to death. Literally, if I would have had to take that class over again. Stats is like the equivalent to a classroom in hell, basically. That's exactly what that is. An equivalent to, class in hell. Especially my professor, he was just yeah, if you can test out of stats, I would definitely recommend you doing it, because you don't want to put yourself through it, because the first 3 chapters of the class were easy peasy because you were doing like kind of like definitions and stuff. But when you actually get into like the distributions and the actual probability, no. And I was just like, you know what, math is not even my strong front. It's not even my strong front. And then my professor, he was foreign. He was Indian. But, of course, I could still understand him because his accent wasn't, you couldn't not understand his accent. But at the same time, the way he taught, he was speaking in Greek. And it doesn't help that all of the formulas inside of stats are basically like Greek symbols. And I'm just like, you know what? I cheated in that class. I'm not even going to hold y'all up. I really did. But you got to do what you got to do. I'm at this point, like, I'm about to graduate next year. I can't let none of these professors hold me back. And if I got to cheat to get through to my degree, I'm going to do it.
Now this handle is already done, so it's right against the top of that spacer block. The second handle comes in, and it'll be positioned right on top of the spacer block, and then the mounting block will be right centered over that clearance hole.
But yeah, it's like,
I can now clamp those in place.
School is very, very, very stressful. Honestly, for no reason.
Make sure I have everything in place.
Thank you.
Get that position.
It's very stressful, and then I just be thinking about it like, dang, like, it's bad when you really got to second guess, is my health that important to miss school? Because you don't want to miss the lecture or, class, because missing one day is like equivalent to 3 days in college.
And let that dry. After it's dry, I'll remove this one clamp.
I go to Wayne State University, and I'm using my LA Girl Pro Concealer and Pure Beige to cut my crease. See? That's what I'm saying. I'm not going outside, so if I gotta cheat to pass, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
This is a coordinated monthly local test of the emergency alert system, originating from the EAS local primary station for this area. Equipment that can quickly warn you during emergencies is being tested. If this has been an actual actual emergency, such as a tornado, a toxic material release, or other state or local emergency that affects your safety, official messages would have followed the alert tone. This concludes this test of the emergency
I am
alert
majoring
system.
in marketing management. That is my major.
Those totes that we could pull out and carry anywhere in the shop.
Those totes are fairly large. Power tools and accessories are going to be in there. We needed some joinery.
I took Spanish my first 2 years of college because I was a criminal justice major when I first got in, and you know the foreign language was a requirement, and then I took Spanish all 4 years of high school, so it wasn't that bad, but it was bad because one of my finals I had to write like a full paper in Spanish, and I'm just like, no. I still passed, but still.
Minutes to size the width of the data blade to match the size of the slots that I want to cut in the workpiece. Now when I make those cuts, I'm going to automatically create the pins in between each of the slots. That means I'm going to have to stand the workpiece on end in order to cut the slots. And the tall workpieces can be a little unstable. And I also wanted to make sure that the pins and slots are cut consistently across the board. The solution to that is a simple jig. Now it consists of a tall auxiliary fence.
But once I go ahead and get my car insurance for today, I feel a little bit better, even though this car insurance is about to be high, and I dread that. The feeling and the rush I got yesterday when I signed those papers, and then knowing that all of these things are in my name, is for me. Nobody can take that away from me. And I really did this on my own. Like,
Put the slot you just cut over the key and make another pass. Keep repeating this until you reach the end of the workpiece. Now I'm ready to cut the box joints on the
my mom lives in North Carolina, so that's kind of not possible. And my dad,
cut first on the end piece. The problem is that if I would slide the side
if I were to be under my dad's insurance, the car would have to be under his name,
and there's really no
and it's kind of too late for that.
end up with an accurate cut. Now the solution is to use the end piece that I started with. So I'll put the first slot that I cut.
At this point, I kind of already strategize a little, game plan for how I'm gonna do this. So my car note is $279.
Once you've made the first,
It's $279 a month.
you can remove the end piece.
I can sell a wig, an old wig of mine for $280. Boom, that's car note. If I sell 3 wigs for $280, boom, I got 3 months worth of car note payments. That's nothing. Now for the car insurance, I'm gonna have to sell 2 wigs for just 1 payment.
And they have a nice tight fit and they look great.
But I will be selling my wigs. I will post my wigs on my Instagram, the ones that I plan to sell. The prices will be non-negotiable for the simple fact that I got shit I gotta pay for now. So ain't no, can you do it for, no. And I think $280 for the wigs that I will be selling for $280, they're actually underpriced, to be honest.
They don't go together.
So
Or they go together with too loose a fit. And I say
at this point, God told me, hey, it's time for you to stop using Uber and Lyft. It's time for you to boss up, and it's time for you to start paying more for stuff.
To either tighten or loosen that box joint and get a perfect fit.
chances are you aren't going to get everything set up just right on the first try. So it's a good idea to cut a few test pieces and cut some sample joints and then be able to fine tune the jig and the fit of the joints from there. Now one of the situations that you're going to run into is that the joint is just a little too loose.
You thought wrong.
A fit that's too loose means that the pins
I've been out of a car since November 2015.
that when setting up the jig, the
November 30th, actually.
to the blade. The solution for that is pretty simple. Just loosen the fence and then slide it over.
So trust
Key
me,
is a little farther away. And
from
that's
November 2015 until now,
after making an adjustment,
I've been doing what I gotta
it's a
do.
good idea to cut a new test joint. And of course, when you do that, you could end up with the opposite problem, where the fit will be too tight
Oh no,
or at all.
my grandma will occasionally let me use her car on the weekends. But other than that, I've been using Uber and Lyft.
The solution to this problem is to adjust the fence so that the key is slightly closer to the blade. So you loosen the clamp and slide it over a little bit.
And Uber and Lyft has been really taking all of my money, so I'm ready to kick them to the curb.
Nice tight fit on your box joints, and the result will be a strong joint that looks great too.
The fine-tuning process that Bill is using here allows you to move the jig so that the key is farther away or closer to the dado set.
Right now, I'm waiting on this lady to call me back with the car insurance information, because I'm just calling. I called around for quotes, so I'm waiting for this lady to call me back so I can compare before I actually make a decision on who I'm gonna actually, use for car insurance.
Screw up to the end of the box joint jig, and then clamp that all in place.
And yeah, I was actually just thinking about that. I'm like, you know what? What if I become a Lyft driver?
Right, that allows you to get a screwdriver in here, and now you can.
What if I became a Lyft driver?
Screw either like a quarter turn in or out.
And I can do it. I can for sure do it. Cause Uber don't pay their people. They don't treat their people right.
The nice part about all of this is that head of that screw is a solid.
At least with Lyft, after the ride is done, boom, it goes straight. It goes straight into your account.
You need to continue to make fine-tuning adjustments, just turning the screw in and out so that the distance between the key and the dado set is now dialed in for a perfect fit. And what you end up with,
So I'm actually gonna look into
box joint using just
being a Lyft driver, cause actually I would rather do that,
the screw on.
honestly. Cause the price surges. If I start doing, if I start driving around rush hour time, I don't even know what Postmates is. What is that?
Yeah, spreader, not brush. When we're building a project, whether it's a jig or a fixture, there's going to be a lot of.
But now that I think about it, if I am to become a Lyft driver, I for sure gotta
Hard, durable surface, but it's also smooth, so it works great.
I for sure gotta get my CCW. I gotta get my CCW, because I mean, don't get me wrong, you got some good people in the world, but you got some fucked up people too. And I began to somebody try to rob me while giving somebody a ride. I keep the Glock on me at all times, and I'm so serious. I'm very, very serious. I will be getting my CCW, my CPL, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I'm gonna look into that actually, because I think that'll be cool. Hello.
I don't use contact cement that often, and I'm often working with smaller projects, so a spray works well for me, but I can see how a more traditional gel can would work for you. Right? Now, regardless of the type
I'm gonna get a motherfucking a pocket knife, a taser, a BB gun, a rubber bullet gun, a real gun. Try me. That's what I want. Try me. I dare you. Oh wait, what am I? I hate when I put a brush up and then I realize I kind of still need to use it and then I can't find it. It's kind of irritating. I don't know what I did with it.
Oversized piece of plastic laminate. That way, if things get out of alignment just a little bit, you still have a little bit of room. Right. Now, the main thing is, once you do get those surfaces together, you want the best.
I can't be this dumb or this blind, so I'm gonna give myself the benefit of the doubt. Oh yeah, definitely need the camera so you can record what goes on inside of the Lyft ride. For sure. But I have a bigger issue. What did I just do with that brush that I just used to cut my crease? Because this is not it. Or am I really that dumb? I hope I'm really not that dumb. But I might be. I'm really looking hard. Oh, I found it. Huh?
Using contact cement, whether in a spray can or the traditional liquid or gel formulas, can really speed up the process of building projects in your shop. Tools with cutting edges like chisels or rasps and files need to be protected so that their sharp edges stay sharp. That means if you toss them in a drawer or in a tool tote, you don't want them banging around. Here's an easy solution to that problem. I cut short lengths
Okay.
of pipe installation.
Now, I'm going to use this Ofra Diamonds Are Forever palette. And I'm going to use this little rose gold color right here. Can't even probably see it like that, but it's this little rose gold color. And the brush I just used to cut my crease is actually from a brush set that I reviewed on my channel when I did like a natural makeup look like maybe a month ago, maybe 2 months ago. Yeah, it is sad, but then again, it's sad that people do shit that make you have to, you know, put those type of measures to protect themselves. That's the real sad part, that is really fucked up people out here like that make you feel unsafe. I've never purchased anything from Kylie Jenner.
Everything on today's show comes from the newly expanded Woodsmith Guild Edition with shop projects, plans,
and I do not have any favorite brushes. Like literally, the brushes I use on a day-to-day basis are a mashup from different companies, different brands. But I have like specific styles, you know. And right now, no, I do not know the wicks. They will be posted onto my Instagram when they're ready. I have to prep them, meaning that I have to wash them, make sure that they are good and everything before I even attempt to sell them.
Additional funding provided by Powermatic for more than 90 years has been making woodworking.
But I will definitely be posting on my social media sites when I'm getting ready to sell them. And I hate that this, I don't know what this is, but this white balance. Man, who is this Caucasoid talking about Negro peen? Shut up. But I reviewed this hair on my channel back in November. This is the Etoile Blue hair, the Southeast Asian. This hair is bomb, and I have not washed it since November. And yes, you heard me say it. I have not washed this hair since November. And this is just how it is. Boom. Boom. I really love this hair. I really do. And I'll be I'm actually doing another review for their hair. It's another collection. So stay tuned for that, but I still got to get past the first I still got to do the first review. But yeah, I haven't washed this hair since November. This hair is thebomb.com. Like ends, all of that.
Who buying the car?
Hello, I'm Nancy Seaman, host of TV's longest running sewing show, Sewing with Nancy. If you're passionate about sewing, knitting, crocheting, and quilting, then Create is the channel for you. Join my fellow needle artists and me every day as we encourage you to
Should I do glitter? I mean, what am I doing? This white balance really sucks right now. So this is what it's looking like without the glitter. I'm trying to figure out, should I add glitter? Because the glitter I'm going to use is this. Kind of match. Oh, it does match my shirt to a T. So should I? But this wig is not sewn down. Glitter, okay. Y'all said glitter? So we're going to do glitter. Okay, so before before I add the glitter, I'm gonna do my liner, because doing liner on top of glitter is way too hard.
Here I come. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5.
To be honest, now that I really think about it, I really don't have favorite hair companies, but to date, this might actually be the best hair I've had. Even though the major problem I had with this hair when I first got it was that it was super staticky, and it was colder around the time that I first started wearing this hair, and it had a lot of flyaways, so those flyaways would be sticking up looking crazy. I would have to do all of this extra hairspray and conditioner in my hair to make it, you know, lay down. Now it's better. Like I said, I haven't washed it since November, and this is just fucking ridiculous how easily I can just run my fingers through it. Really. But this is the NYX Noir liner.
For those that have neither the time or space to grow their own, it's the perfect partnership between the farmer and the consumer. And some programs have evolved to offer even more. And we'll visit one farmer with a
Wait, what you say?
show and keep her customers coming back. And on that note, Chef Nathan features goat cheese in a simple but delicious.
Actually, I think I do. I think my lives are monetized. I think they should be. Because I like doing lives. Don't get me wrong, I like doing lives, but I feel like a lot more people like the regular YouTube videos as well because of the editing and the cool stuff that you can do while you edit. But I just like the realness and the bluntness of a live feed. Because I'm not throwing shade or nothing, but y'all know, you know, people do like the little Instagram the 60-second videos on Instagram, you know, for makeup and stuff like that. I feel like they are so fake. Not all of them, but most of them are very fake. And you can tell when something just doesn't come natural. Trust and believe. You can honestly, you can feel it when you watch it. When I watch some shit that I just know does not come natural, it's like it hurts to watch. But what about straight hair? I'm not straightening my hair until like the end of the year. My real hair.
The modern CSA. It's based on an important concept that takes the arrangement beyond the usual commercial transaction. A successful CSA benefits not just the consumer, but the farmer too. And when it works, it really works. Just ask Honeybrook's founders and head farmers, Jim Kinsel and his wife Sherry Dudas. Established in 1991, it's the oldest and largest certified organic program in the garden.
Yeah, it just be so extra, like. Don't get me wrong, we all know we like to do cute, you know, stuff in the videos when we showing off makeup, because, you know, you want to keep the viewer entertained. But it's a thin line between keeping me entertained and making a fool out of yourself because you think it's keeping me entertained. It's like, come on now. Stop it.
So, for example, last year we had an overabundance of rain that created a lot of disease. So our tomatoes didn't do.
All I want to know is, why are people doing their makeup with tampons? Do you know how much tampons cost? I just really want to know the proactiveness that comes out of doing your makeup with a tampon, doing your makeup with your beauty blender covered in a condom. Like, what do you get out of that? Like, I don't get it.
Locally produced organic produce grown sometimes right in their neighborhood, and that organic produce being that it could have been picked just hours before they come to the farm market.
Yes, I said it. Tampons.
And many of our members are family, so.
Or was a tampon or a pad? It was a pad. Either way.
On their plates. And also they're getting a direct connection with a farm. For example, we have plenty of pick-your-own crops that our members are picking today, and they're experiencing the farm firsthand.
Like, I just would never get it because I won't conform to that. I just can't.
Really the joy of picking today blackberries with their families. They're also picking flowers with their children, and some of them are using the farm as an outdoor classroom to teach children about butterflies.
It's taking me extra long to do my eyeliner today because I don't know. Maybe I'm really focused.
Being out here, and I think people actually think of it as a recreational opportunity.
Thank you.
Safe place to do that as well, because in a certified organic farm like yours, there's none of that concern about
Oh,
chemicals
excuse me.
or anything that might harm them or their children, which is why we see so many of them out here.
That's right. They may be picking blackberries and eating them warm right in the field.
Can't beat that. And having that connection with where their food and flowers are coming from is really important to your members as well.
Oh, it really is.
Ma'am,
One of the primary reasons.
that whole romper thing is actually hilarious. It's hilarious because everybody has their own opinion on the romper. Now, people say dudes back in the day were wearing rompers. No, dudes back in the day were wearing jumpsuits and overalls. Rompers, when I wear rompers kind of sit in my ass crack. So you telling me that it's okay for my man to want to wear something that will possibly sit in his ass crack and accentuate the shape of his ass? Is that what people are telling me to accept? Because if that's the case, it ain't fucking happening. It's not happening. Because, I mean, you're not going to tell me. You're not going to tell me, hey, you know, back in the day, you know, no. I don't care, but that was back in the day. And yes, trends do come back and repeat themselves, but at the end of the day, no. I do not want to see I don't want my boyfriend wearing no romper. Now, I know there are definitely stylish one pieces. There's a difference between a stylish one piece and a romper. Okay? So what is this supposed to be? Maleism? They trying to stand up and try to, you know, be able to wear the shit that we wear? Come on. No. No. I don't approve. But then again, who cares what I approve? Because if a guy want to wear a romper, if a girl want his dude to wear, if he want her, I can't even talk. If she wants her boyfriend to wear a romper, she can go ahead and do that. But when...
Well, in addition to the crops that they're getting in the farm market, they also have pick-your-own privileges.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I had, that was a car insurance lady calling me, telling me that the rates for me on this one in particular car insurance place is $425 compared to Progressive, which is $469. So I think that's awesome.
That's right. And then herbs, and we have many.
That's a lot cheaper.
That is so much food, and the cost per week to belong to a CSA like this is about what?
Oh no, where did my people go? Where did you guys go? I know y'all wasn't expecting for me to leave.
That may not even be certified organic.
That's right.
That's my bad. Sorry. I feel like this camera is really not doing me justice right now with this glitter. It's really not.
It's not just the consumer, but the farmer too. One of the oldest and largest organic farms in Georgia is Riverview.
I don't know what to do because everything is just looking way too bright and washed out.
Not everything goes to plan, but for the farmer of a CSA, life becomes just a bit unpredictable.
Let's see if I turn my other ring light off. Will it make a difference? Okay, that really didn't make that big of a difference at all, but let's see. Okay, I got glitter on that side. Now I was trying to put some more on the other side.
Yeah, a farmer's place is definitely on the farm. Yeah. Organic farming is not without its challenges.
So like, can y'all see me? What's going on?
But, you know, we are making...
I know I just ended so abruptly like that. It wasn't my fault.
Preserving, you know, a piece of farmland, you know, which is very important. Sustaining farmland, because that's what it's about, is future generations.
So Wes, as you serve your organic produce to all your customers, knowing that it's free of chemicals and you've got good, healthy, sustainable soil from all of your efforts.
Yay.
How
I'm using lash glue for my glitter glue, because I can't find my glitter primer by NYX, because that was really the only thing I used. I never used the Too Faced glitter glue or anything like that. And I only said that because a lot of people ask me about, you know, what I do to keep my glitter on my face.
We always found ourselves wanting to be back on the farm rather than spending days upon days trying to get rid of everything, knowing we had so much work back on the farm. And so I began to change my model a bit on what I was doing on the farm. And now I find myself as the bridge between what Wes is doing on the farm so that he can spend time managing the land and taking care of the crops.
No, you can use lash glue for applying glitter. I'm just saying, don't be using no hair glue to apply your lashes, because it's not worth going blind for. You know what? This ring light is really irritating me. How does this one look? It's not that great of a difference either. I'm kind of irritated because it's too bright. Like, see, now you can kind of see better. This is the cut crease that we're working with right now. I feel like I just got to get a little bit closer because
No matter what the variation on the CSA, the shared risk concept
trying to play
still
me.
what drives the co-op. It's worth noting that very occasionally things go wrong.
This is who we working with.
Any kind of business, and the expected is not delivered, and members feel shortchanged.
Okay. Where is the top? So the glitter. Do not want to have a glitter accident.
Or see if there's a community agricultural partnership.
I'm telling y'all, whenever I need something, it's never there. It's never there.
Members have access to a wide variety of
Because why can't I find the top to the glitter?
cheese and so many other local ingredients. And once you're a member,
Okay, I gotta do some invest. Oh, here it is. Because I was about to be like, what is going on? And this is really what happens when I'm trying to record a real
offer a lot from the award-winning goat cheese,
video
fresh from the farm,
for YouTube.
and of course, all the produce.
But that's all the stuff that gets cut out.
Lisa, tell me about your decision here at the farm to make this a CAP program as opposed to a CSA.
Okay.
Well, in fact, when we first started, we were a very small 12-family CSA. But over time, we learned a lot about our customers and from our customers as the kinds of things they wanted. So we adapted and evolved into CAP as we have it today.
So what are some of the things that you found that your customers prefer with a CAP?
Well, with our CAP program, we've tried to preserve the best of the CSA and tailor the rest to meet the needs of our customers here locally. The best of the CSA is that you live
Okay.
surrounded with the farmer. You're a piece of the farm.
And now I'm gonna add lashes. What lashes do I want to use?
We create that time financially, but we also create access for our customers to the farm so they feel very much at home here. They bring their children on farm days and walk through the garden and be with their
Are these the lucky ones? Yes, they are. These are the Dodo lashes and style. I want to say D308. I want to say D308. I love these lashes. And I have a coupon code for them so you can save money. It's LXELLE.EEXX. If you guys want to purchase them. They're already cheap, so you know how that goes.
That's good, but choice is also good.
You were working from before the sun rises until after it sets, so obviously there's a
Uh-huh.
passion there. What's driving all of that?
You know, there's an incredible amount of satisfaction farming, growing your own
It's like, this is my conflict right now. So I'm so happy and astounded that I have a car now. Thank God. I think the only thing that is really in the back of my head is getting a job. And I was so against getting a job because I don't like working under or on somebody else's time. I just don't like it. That's just who I am. But I'm also thinking about the sacrifices that you have to make when, you know, you want to get to a certain goal. Not everything is going to be an easy decision. Not everything is going to be the way that you want it to happen, just because that's how you think it should happen. So I'm really just, I guess, got to put my pride to the side and be like, hey, just got to get a job, and it's for the greater good. And my car, on Snapchat, people are replying to that because my caption on Snapchat, my caption on Instagram were completely two different captions. But yes, I did walk out of the dealership without paying a down payment yesterday because my credit is good. So I'm going back today to put the down payment down.
I know we're going to have a very bountiful and delicious tomato season this year.
Now, something else that goes very well with the tomatoes, along with a lot of other things, is
Our goat cheese.
Yeah.
And frankly, I think that's what brings people here as well as our produce, as our delicious goat cheese.
yes, the famous goat cheese. Now it's quite a process. There are up to like 38 goats that need to be milked twice a day.
I'm confused. What does it mean when people say message retracted? That mean what? Somebody said something that they didn't want to really say, so they took it back? My Snapchat is Skyrains, SKYERAINS. And no, I'm not leasing the car. I'm purchasing it. So I'm financing it.
For cheese that's going to be made right away, the milk is put into the pasteurizer. If it's held over until later, it's put into a big chiller to bring the temperature down for storage. Once in the pasteurizer, the milk is held for
And then, I was very smart when it came to getting a car because, financing automatically means you got a car loan. So my car loan is a simple interest, meaning that no matter if inflation goes up in the world, as far as loans and stuff like that, my car loan will not be affected by inflation because it's set in the rate that it was when I signed those papers. So, yeah.
and liquids called whey. The curd separates from the whey, making it easy to hand ladle the curd into molds.
I just hate how white I'm looking right now. Like, come on.
And a couple of different
But
recipes.
this is what we're working with.
The next day, she flips the cheese in the mold.
But I built my credit up because I have a Best Buy credit card. I got Victoria's Secret credit card. I got cable and internet in my name.
From
And I got a phone in my name.
You can make so many things with goat cheese, and that's what Chef Nathan Lyon is cooking with today.
These are Dodo Lashes style D308.
Cloud of deliciousness. Room temperature deliciousness, to be exact. This is goat cheese or shad, and I'm going to make the most important dessert with it. Think of it as an adult
Okay,
dessert.
now gonna prime my face. This is the Becca Evermatte Poreless Perfecting Primer. This is what I recommend for my oily girls. If you have an oily T-zone or you just entirely just too oily, this. Yes, I have student loans.
Ginger snaps, I think, gives it a different flavor. Put it in a Ziploc bag. And if you want your kids to be involved, I would actually do 2 Ziploc bags.
AKA another way the government is ensuring that this generation is going to have debt coming out of school. It's not really funny, but you got to laugh at the pain sometimes to keep you from really thinking about it. And that's why I'm low-key kind of happy that my graduation isn't until next year, because you get 6 months after you graduate until, you start getting the monthly loan payments and stuff like that. So I'm stalling. I'm not really happy about the fact that I still got another, couple semesters left, but whatever.
Gonna spray it, the bottom and sides, really lightly, just enough to get it coated. You know what? This is perfect. This is another instrument.
Okay.
But I did the crusting here.
Where did my other beauty blender go?
I found, in order to make it even, the crust on the bottom is actually to use the plastic.
You know what? Oh, it's right there. Okay, I'll be right back. I will be right back. I have to go wet my beauty blenders and they're not clean, so please don't talk about me.
This is ice cold, right from the refrigerator.
fuck? Huh? Who majored criminal justice? Not mine. My major marketing.
Okay, I want you to check this out. This is like normal whipped cream, like heavy whipped cream, just like that. Okay. We're gonna go a little bit more. Let's do it. Just a little bit more.
Stupid lamp.
Okay, this is what I mean. It's a little bit heavier than whipped cream. Okay, so it starts to come apart. If I kept whipping this for maybe 2 more minutes, we would actually
And to answer that question, no, I'm actually very, very sober right now. Because you can actually see my eyes. If I was high, maybe I'd be like this right now. I made a mistake and stabbed myself with a fucking knife. And I really didn't stab myself, though. I was reaching over from the faucet, and there was a knife in the little dish rack, and then... No, my last live, I said that my major going into college was criminal justice. My major now is marketing. Okay, I'm about to use my Maybelline Matte and Poreless Foundation 340 Cappuccino. Y'all be asking me what's my favorite foundation. This is the only foundation y'all really see me use in my videos, if you watch them. Yes, that was shade. Because I feel like a lot of people don't watch my videos. And that's not out of a righteous place of me saying that. It's just because I feel like I post a lot of information for people to ask me the questions that they ask me. And that's fucking irritating. Just being truthful. Like, if I could really tell y'all, like, how many questions I get a day on Snapchat and Instagram about my favorite setting powder. When I literally be posting my shit on Snapchat. I post the setting powder here on YouTube all the time. I leave it in the description box. And no, I may do like a face mask maybe like once in a while, but I don't do it like routinely, weekly. My skin is just really naturally clear, to be honest with y'all. It's naturally clear. I do get breakouts, don't get me wrong, but I mean when I drink water and I take my makeup off every night with my Neutrogena makeup remover wipes, and then I tone my skin with witch hazel, and I use Ambi black soap. Yeah. And then I'm oily, so I don't know. It makes my skin look radiant even when I don't have on makeup.
Thank you. It's beautiful. Even better. Likewise. Appreciate it as always. Keep up the good work. This looks really good. So all across America, tens of thousands of families have already signed up for CSAs. Yet in some parts, the demand for CSAs far exceeds the number of farms and farmers to build them. But if you'd like to find out if there's a CSA near you, we have a directory on our website. For that, website address the same as our show name.
And no, I have not tried Urban Decay's foundation.
Check out all the articles and podcast links. Chef
I think the last thing I got from Urban Decay was their all-nighter setting spray, because that shit is bomb. They concealers and stuff. Last time I tried a Urban Decay concealer was like 2015, and it made me look like a ghost. It was just so ashy and not cute, so I kind of got scared to try the foundations, even though they have a really nice range of foundation. And yes, this foundation is too yellow for me, but when I do the rest of my makeup, you never be able to tell. So
2016 Subaru Crosstrek. Built in a zero landfill plant,
I make it work.
so you can roam the earth with a lighter footprint. Subaru, proud sponsor of Growing a Greener World.
Maybelline, they trying to you know, build up their shade range and stuff like that. They got a lot of work to do as far as like undertones, because for me to get a perfect shade in this foundation, I have to mix 2 colors together. And I don't feel like doing all that shit. So we sticking with one. It might be a little too yellow, but when you do the rest of the highlighting and contouring and all that other stuff, it comes together. And actually, once it oxidizes, it really doesn't even make a difference. I just love this foundation because it's like perfect as far as coverage. They say it's supposed to be a dupe for the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. And I used to use the MAC Studio Fix Fluid faithfully. Faithfully. Oh no. Oh my god, sometimes you just be having to scratch under that closure. That shit be feeling so good. I naturally have a potty mouth, so in case anybody wonders why I cuss so much, or why, you know, why anything, it's just because that's just me.
The reason I like it is when you're drilling into steel, you always want to make sure that your drill has a little lubrication right on the end.
Okay, now we're gonna go into the highlighting.
Make sure to watch Craftsman's Legacy.
I'm gonna use the LA Girl Pro Concealer and Warm Honey to highlight.
Did you know you can find inspiration for your next needle art projects right here on Create?
What time is it? It's 11:28. Okay.
Fiber artists reveal the latest sewing, quilting, and embroidery techniques. So tune in and be prepared to be inspired.
This April, my new 13-part series, Hooks, Lies, and Alibis, will premiere on your local public broadcasting station. Each week, we will explore Louisiana's waterways from the saltwater.
Okay. Gonna go down the bridge of my nose.
It's truly a sportsman's paradise. Join me,
And honestly, y'all, I found my correct shade for, not saying that this is the only correct shade for me, but I literally found the shades that I use in LA Girl Pro Concealer through trial and error. I used to highlight my face using fawn. Then I found out fawn was way too orange. Way too orange. So I was like, you know what, I gotta find something else. Then Toffee was a little too close to my skin tone. So I had to step it up to Cool Tan. And now I don't know if they make Cool Tan anymore. So now I'm using Warm Honey. Now a lot of people say it gives like a pinkish undertone. And you might have to mix it with Toffee. You can go ahead and do that. And I'm actually about to do that right now. Just to tone it down just a little bit. Like that. Oh, and then my contour, I need to get another Black Up contour stick because this is like my favorite. I like cream contouring. I used to not like cream contouring because I felt like it took too much work, but I love it.
Thank you for watching Create. I'm honored to be a part of the Create family.
Let me go under the jawline.
A craftsman battles for perfection, never willing to give in or walk away. I'm Eric Gorgeous. I built custom motorcycles from the ground up, using the tools I was born with and skills passed on by countless
that.
generations before me.
Then
I wasn't always
gonna
motorcycle.
blend
I worked
everything
9 to 5,
together.
chasing money and titles, nearly broke. So I threw it all away and started over. I decided to work with my hands to feed my soul, and I've never looked back. I believe there's a craft.
I personally like a bright highlight. Now, with highlighting, they say, you know, go 3 shades lighter. You can actually just go 1 shade up. You know, if you're not with the whole, you know, extra dramatic highlighting and contouring stuff, you can only go 1 shade up. Now, if you want to go brighter, you can go 3 shades up because I'm about 3 shades lighter in this concealer. But please blend it out. Please blend it out. Please blend it out. Because there's nothing worse than having a super bright highlight and then it's just not blended, and then you looking crazy.
Hammers, chisels, saws, and clamps. Tools work hard every day.
Your makeup is 90% blending, to be honest. It's like, actually no, it's 80% blending, 10% brushes, and 10% technique.
Additional funding provided by the Michigan Film Office.
Even though blending and technique can honestly go one and one.
First saddle appeared more than 4,000.
Because if blending or extensive blending is not in your technique,
Knights of the Crusades carried
you will be able to tell. Trust me.
saddle makers were called upon to craft a higher cantle and pommel to make it harder to knock the rider off
So,
his horse.
just
This
blending
started
that.
development of the Western
I'm gonna go
saddle,
down the
which is
middle.
most popular saddle used by cowboys throughout the 19th and 20th century and still found on cattle ranches today. Like their predecessors, most saddles are built on a frame, which is referred to as a tree, and tailored to fit the rider's needs.
Blend.
The best saddles are not only molded to fit the rider, but the horse as well. The saddle maker will position the saddle on the horse's back and contour the leather and padding to make the horse more comfortable. As is common with mass-produced products, the saddle maker's overall
Okay, now I'm gonna use my contour beauty blender to blend out my contour. And yes, I use 2 different beauty blenders because I absolutely do the most. And I'm also slight OCD, and I can't blend my highlight and my contour with the same beauty blender because I just feel like it makes it muddy and not cute. I don't know, I'm just a very interesting person with a lot of requests. So I use 2 beauty blenders, one for highlight and then the other one for contour. Please don't judge me.
Well, thank you.
I love your front porch.
Oh, yeah, keeps the rain off.
You guys do it all.
Yeah, yeah. We
Make
have
sure
about
you
half of it.
blend everything together.
So,
Everything in the house?
Hello.
house, we have one piece of equipment, our big sewing machine where we sew things like skirts that are about like that. Other than that, we do it all by hand. We have a small showroom here, but we cram it pretty full of saddles.
We got a ton of saddles.
Yeah, some people just fearless. They're like, you know, this is the beauty blender, you can use it for highlight and contour, and then they be using the same side. And I'm just like, don't your highlight color get on your, you know, don't your highlight color get on your contour and make it look,
Strips or buttons.
you know, weird?
Oh. It belongs to my
But
husband.
I don't know.
It's the third one we built him. He hasn't outgrown any of them, but I keep selling them out from under him.
Oh, you do?
So my attitude is, if you're not gonna ride for a while, if somebody calls,
Do they want it?
they can
It's gone. So horses been in your life
all my life,
forever.
all my life. I rode English till I was 29, and at 29, I sat in my first Western saddle, and I thought it was absolutely hideous.
You did?
I did.
That was literally 2 dots of the
You couldn't move your leg.
LA Girl concealer in pure beige, which is super, super bright. I only added that because I'm pretty sure people who use LA Girl Pro Concealer know that it dries pretty quick. So if you don't work quick, you know, and it ends up creasing, you might have to add a little more moisture. And that moisture for me is adding another concealer so I can get the concealer moving so that when I set, I'm not setting any creased areas. So, yeah.
It sounds like it.
And so I started drawing and got fairly adept and did a lot of art until I was about, until about 1981. And in 1980, I rode horses, trained horses, and played with my daughter and had a good time. And
I'm sorry about that, y'all, because I'm keep getting phone calls.
This is boring, I'm going to work.
And it's putting me on pause.
Roy Martin Leather, and Tom was
But-
their top salesman.
Also, you sell?
He was selling saddles, not making them.
Okay.
Billy Cook, who was a very famous saddle maker in Texas, was going to come to Beaufort and take advantage of the fact that it had been a saddle making town for years and start a saddle.
This is my Sasha Buttercup powder, which is my favorite setting powder for myself.
Went to him and said, I got 2 people you need.
It's better than Ben 9. In my opinion, that's just my opinion.
And Billy says, but he doesn't know anything about saddles hardly.
Because he was selling.
He was selling. And the general manager looked at Billy and said, yeah, but he's got a college degree and he's smart and we can teach him. So that's how Tom got the job. I came along as an afterthought. They said, oh, by the way, he's got a wife. She might be able to do that.
Really?
While we were working,
Now I have a wide nose to eye contour. I mean, you have to find a method that works for you because everybody's nose is different. Even though, you know, we might have wide noses, our wide noses are different for our faces. So you have to, you know, you got to learn your nose to know what, you know, contour method works for you. I go like directly down the middle. Not down the middle, but inside my nostrils. It's hard. It's hard to explain. I just do it.
and he took me on as his apprentice, and I was his apprentice for 7.5 years.
Okay. Now we're gonna contour with powder to set the contour, of course. I'm gonna use my Black Radiance contour palette. This is for medium to dark skin tones.
What do you want to change? How do you want to do this? And I started from the top side, which is where the rider sits. And I said, okay, it's got to be narrower. I've got to be closer to the horse. And he and I started working on it, yelling at each other until we got it right. And even after I improved that part, I wasn't satisfied. And what I found out was that a tree has to follow the curve of the horse's back. It has to flare out and sit on his hips, then it has to twist into his waist, and then it has to flare open and sit on those shoulders.
Can you talk to me about this saddle here? This one's really cool.
That sounds about, I think it's a 1999 model.
Okay.
One of ours.
So now I'm gonna add some white eyeliner in my waterline because I'm clearly obsessed with white. Clearly. That's if I can find it.
All this, and feel the wool. Yeah, as old as this saddle is, feel how thick and plush that wool is.
Yeah.
And if you notice, there are no warm spots on it. Now that's a sign that it fits the horses.
Oh, right, yeah. There's no like hot spots on it, right?
Right. There's no warm spots. So you know this saddle has not been sitting down on a horse where it's put a pressure point and thinned the wool in this area.
Now, okay, I'm gonna do something under my waterline.
And he's got a very typical back.
Going back into this palette.
So they don't have the extreme back. Now, a cutting horse is a horse that, with a rider, goes into a herd, selects a calf that needs doctoring or something. This is how it started. And they pull him out of the herd. And because of the herd instinct, the cow was wanting to get back into the herd. So the horse positions himself between the herd and the calf. And regardless of where that calf goes, they're very fast and agile, he moves to block him.
It kicks them out.
It is like a ballet.
So can you show me how one of your trees would fit on a cutting horse?
Yes, I'd love to. As you can see, it's got a little bit of pressure here. He's got a hair below back for a cutter. Most cutters are a little bit flatter than him, but
And that would take up this.
yeah,
Okay.
he's got a little bit of a
This is what we're working with so far.
speed in him.
I'm showing y'all because I need to reply to this text message from the guy from the dealership really quick. But I just want to show y'all what we're working with before I'll come back and dust this powder off. Give me a quick second.
I had gotten them off of him last year. If you look at this saddle, you can see that the skirt, instead of being dead level,
Okay, I'm back.
see this part down here?
Yep.
It's-
I'm
this
back.
Is up about that much. And what that tells you is the front end is not quite wide
Okay,
enough.
now I've been baking for a little bit. Now it's time to dust away. Oh no, wrong brush. Time to dust away the powder.
Ingenuity and how much engineering went into their trees at Caldwell. They took time to make sure that the trees fit the horse properly, and then it also benefits the rider by getting them closer.
And if y'all hear the TV in the background, it's not a TV I'm watching. It's my aunt's TV. She just, I don't know. and she not even watching it. So something is just on. They talking about horses or something.
You know, the great thing about it is that you get to experience that now.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, so many people that they do these amazing things in their lives, but they don't always get
Never
to see it
recognize.
and enjoy it while they're living. It happens way after they're gone. But you get to enjoy that while you're still alive, and your family gets to enjoy it, and that's amazing. I mean, that's just great.
I was at a Western market recently, and there was a saddle company there, some beginner company, and bless their heart, I mean, they had cheap $300 or $400 saddles. I mean, they were really pitiful. But I noticed that they had black braided horses.
Okay.
And
Ooh.
so I stopped.
So now we looking good. We got the setting powder setting. What am I about to do next? I'm about to set my nose contour because I didn't do that. And then we can do blush, highlight, lip color, and then I'm out of here because I gotta go. I'm about to go pick up my boyfriend because I need him to ride with me to go to this insurance place, and then he gotta come with me to the dealership. So, and then he's helping me with my resume so I can apply to a job. Ugh, hate that, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Like I said, I feel like God purposely made me uncomfortable with the situation I was in, you know, paying for Lyft and Uber to get to and from to where I needed to be, that he was like, you know what? If you wanna, you wanna keep going upside the plan and keep paying your money towards Lyft and Uber, you can do that, but you're gonna be miserable. And I was really getting miserable, paying money for Lyft and Uber all the time because they really be taking my money. For real, they really be taking my money. And I was like, you know what? It took for one of my close friends in my circle, his name is George. He just got himself a new 2016 300. And I'm just like, ooh, okay. You leveled up, it's time for me to level up. And that's why it really brings me to the conclusion that you really do need to surround yourself with go-getters, people that are ambitious and like-minded like you in order to obtain your goals. Because trust and believe, you be around people that don't want shit for themselves, you start feeling complacent and okay with that. But being around my people, shit, me and two people in my circle dropped whips in 1 week. In the same week, actually. And despite all of the payments and stuff I'm about to have to start making, it's just the simple fact that I did it on my own that just makes everything better. So.
Speaking of that, I'm about ready to do some learning.
There's quite a bit in there.
Shout out to my circle. I said it. We leveling up all 2017. Because last summer, around this time, I was supposed to get a car, but I fell, and got comfortable, with what I was doing, and I put it off. But now, this just set the tone for the summer. Like, it's over. And this really means I can start traveling to do makeup now, which means even more money. Because I wasn't able to do that before. I wasn't about to pay Lyft to travel to do makeup.
Well, all saddles are important on how they ride, but you have to satisfy the customer.
Okay, I'm going to use my ColourPop Honeymoon highlighter in the inner corners, which is my purple highlight.
Or hand stamped. And a stamp is where you're taking a basket.
Oh, itchy.
Square about that big. You run them across the leather in a row like this, and stack them like that. And you can cover a piece, boom, 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 in no time. And any kind of basketry like that is naturally a lot cheaper. Then the more expensive ones are florals, because first you have to design the pattern.
What are you using? What's the name of the tool?
This is called a swivel knife.
Swivel knife?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it's sort of hard to use.
It is. I'm gonna let you do it.
I do?
You're gonna do that. We take the end, press it down into the leather, and the idea is to cut about halfway through the hide.
Okay.
No, these brushes are from Alibaba. I did a review on these brushes myself too.
Background out
Well, it was a part of a makeup tutorial that I did a couple months ago. So I'm thinking, should I do purple highlight or should I do like gold? Let me know. Because I need to know. Purple or traditional gold? Anybody? Help? Gold? Purple? Okay. Purple? Okay, 2 for purple. Got 3 for purple. 4 for purple. 5 for purple. Okay, that's what we're doing. That is what we're doing. Okay. Thank you. Okay, let me get some of this stuff out of my way. I did I actually did this makeup look before with the purple highlight. I just wanted to see if it will make a difference, but this is what it's looking like with the purple highlight on the inner corner. So I don't think it'll be that bad.
And I've always been interested, I'm a design major. Sharon is more of I went to an engineering school, but she's more of an engineer than I am. But now as far as talent will take you so far, then you'll hit a brick wall. That's where genius comes in. And there's so very, very few geniuses
Okay.
as opposed to very talented.
Now I'm gonna do the purple highlight.
I've never heard of me any more than a good journeyman sound. Because I get to that point, I can't see past that.
Y'all.
Started, you're going to finish it. And I want you to reach on the inside. And that needle is fairly...
Y'all, I'm sorry. That was the guy from the dealership. He thought I was getting discouraged with the whole car insurance thing because I'm about to be paying like $425 a month for my car insurance. He was saying, once you get past the 2 months, you can go ahead and switch your insurance, because once you get insurance, everybody want to get you on their insurance because they want to start offering stuff cheaper. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm mad everybody left.
You can't get it through, or hardly get yourself.
But
So that's the reason you twist that olive. Or you open that hole in. Okay? Says to be frustrating for you watching me do this. No? Because I've been there and done that. There it is.
But I did the highlight and everything for the 4 people that are here.
Not only
Yeah, I'm about to be ending this live pretty soon once I get everything in check.
that you appreciate that you use the word generic, that makes something that's common, it's ordinary, whatever the case may be.
Because glitter.
Here's the who cares? So consequently,
And spray my face.
you think that was to spend your money to buy. Sharon and Tom did so much to the industry, and their innovations with salary were just amazing. I really had no background, no exposure to horse riding or saddlery whatsoever.
Oh, it's only 1 person in here, so I'm gonna leave, guys. Oh, now it's 9 people. Okay, y'all caught me because I was definitely about to leave. Definitely about to leave. Let me do this.
Well, we love the fact that they're beautiful, but we love the fact that they work more than we love the fact they're beautiful.
I can understand that. I appreciate it.
Do you want to ride down to the river?
I do.
Okay.
Thank you.
Discover more about the Craftsman's Legacy. Visit craftsmanslegacy.com to learn more about the craftsmen featured on the show and to pick up some tips to build your own legacy.
Okay, and this is actually the final product because I'm done. It's time for me to leave the house anyways. But guys, this is the final look. Got the glitter cut crease. We got the purple highlight. Boom. Boom.
Hammers, chisels, saws, and
Thank you.
tools work hard every day.
We looking pretty bomb. Pretty bomb today.
Proud supporter, ElleForLexxi.
I'm glad you guys liked it. Now it's time for me to get myself up so I can go ahead and go to the dealership. But this is what we're working with. So I want to thank you guys so much who have been on here watching me create this look, because now it's time for me to go. And ooh, that natural light. Ooh, and thank you. Thank you. So now put my shoes on because now it's time for me to go. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am going to keep doing these YouTube lives because you guys like them and I like them. And I think they'll be like really good for my channel. So it's something to look forward to. So now this is where I say goodbye. See you guys later. Bye.